I'm going on a rant today about how most men aren't real men anymore, and it's costing us our freedom in Western countries around the world because men don't rise up against governments and say stop the nonsense, stop the laws that keep us from doing the things that we want to do with our own bodies, property, and money. Anyway, the latest episode, or one of the latest episodes, is out of Great Britain. We got Paul McCue, who is a firearms officer, a sergeant for the civil nuclear constabulary in Britain, and he got butthurt. Some pranksters, some idiots, some assholes in the office or whatever wrote on the bottom of his soccer cup, a mug, coffee mug, football, Celtic football, whatever, something mug. They wrote on the bottom of it, "Fuck the Pope." Yeah. Okay. So they're assholes. No doubt about it. Well, McCue, instead of Paul McCue, instead of just making fun of these guys in open or whatever, or taking his cup around the room and going, look, some children in the office have lost their crayons and now they have to write on my cup, on my mug. Make fun of them. That's what real men do. Or they just ignore it, because anybody who does that kind of thing on a coffee mug is a coward. If you can't say openly to somebody what you think, a derogatory thing, then and you do this kind of thing behind the back, in secret, you're a coward. So these fuckers are cowards, the ones who said fuck the Pope. But cowards are in all workplaces. They were in several of my workplaces. I happen to really like the philosophy of Ayn Rand, and I worked with leftist journalists in newspapers for almost 13 years. They found out about me liking Ayn Rand. They hate Ayn Rand because she's all about freedom, individual rights, stuff like that. So they would make comments nearby, even have discussions, derogatory discussions about Ayn Rand around me, and I could hear it. They knew I could hear it. It was a stab at Dax, and occasionally they would even walk up and start yelling at me about Ayn Rand openly in the newsroom, and I would just tell them to fuck off. Is it harassment? Maybe. But guys, real men know how to handle harassers. You make fun of them, you ignore them, or you get back in their face. If they're doing something in secret, if they're secret harassers like these cowards at the constabulary, well then you make fun of them in open. Hey, look, you know what? I'm going to keep this on my mug to remind everybody about the cowards that we live with every day. How about that? Instead, what does McCue do? He makes tax-paying citizens give him money. He files a suit claiming harassment, and he wins £44,000, my friends. £44,000 for being butthurt. This butthurt-ery, this modern man, this gold digger. Paul McCue is a gold digger. He takes time off, months or a year or whatever, takes time off because his feewings are hurt. Yeah, that's the modern man right there. That's the predominance of what's going on now. Men act like women. This is the way women act. This is not the way men are supposed to act. And when I say women, 5% of women are kick-ass. So I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the other 95%. But now we've got 50, 60, 70% of men who act like that, who are puss hurt, So, I mean, the reason you're having to look at copy in front of you right now, I could not find a picture of this Paul McCue, this butthurt little bastard, little prick, little pussy. I couldn't find a picture because the lack of free speech in the United Kingdom now and protecting people's feelings, I couldn't find a picture of this guy, of this coward. He's a coward too. So I couldn't put a picture up on this episode. So that's my rant, folks. We're never going to have freedom if people walk around butthurt and allow the government to infest our lives and have organizations and companies handing out cash for those who get butthurt and don't know how to act like adults, like confident people. Yeah. So F him. And man, I mean, we got to change this, and make a big deal out of it. Anytime some guy like Paul McCue comes up and says, I'm butthurt. I want money. Yeah. F you, bro. All right. Y'all take care. Bye now.